got, you rascal you. I wonder what you got, you rascal you. I wonder what you got, makes my wife think you so hot. And I wonder what you got, you rascal you.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Let's go find some music that's not actually shit. Preferably not copyrighted either. Yeah, why don't we try that? Let's stick with the Fallout. Okay, I recommend doing something like watching it on a desktop. Surely you have like a laptop or a desktop or something. Or heck, I bet you could watch it on your PS4. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest, the Fallout music really isn't doing it for me today. Hold on. Try this. Yeah, that sounds alright. Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2 soundtrack. Let's do that. I haven't the faintest clue what I'm going to be playing today. In all honesty. Good work. Huh. I can try generating a new link here before we get started. One moment. Well, what are you expecting I mean, I believe the decal, I'm just going to pause the music here for a moment. I believe the decal is applied to your account after you buy something. As for the discount, it should just apply right away. Alright. Actually, I really need to get to work on getting footage for that. Been a while. So let's do that. Let's do some Sherman 76 action.
We would be honored if you would join us.
There we go. Alright, Stu, we can get you in later. I'm gonna play a couple games to warm up, and then we can get some people in squads. Oh yeah, let's put the music back on. Okay. Let us see how this goes. So what's everyone's favorite beverage? Bleach. Fair. That's a interesting nickname. Stalin did 9/11, huh? All right. Off to a great start. Oh my god, I'm tired though. I got off of the stream yesterday. Grabbed a drink of water, went to bed, and I didn't wake up until like midnight, and then I couldn't fall back to sleep. So I've been up for like 13 hours now. Sleep is for the weak. Sleep is for people who actually know what's good for them. Sherman line, rate out of 10? I mean, I'd give it a solid, like, 7.5 to 8 out of 10. Like, it's... The Shermans are never particularly... The Shermans are not great at any particular thing individually, but as a package, they're pretty solid all around. Pretty good mobility. Somewhat decent, like a lot better armor than you'd think. Like, you can bounce stuff occasionally. Especially if you angle. And the guns on them, while definitely not as extremely powerful as their German counterparts, for example, are still very good in their own right. Yeah, the other Shermans are freaking powerful. The fact that I have not seen anybody yet is really concerning to me. Did they all just like rush for their cap? Ah. Okay. I got a panther. That's good. Ah, shit. Oh, he was behind me. Alright. I had to drive all the way back. Though it looks like we're losing B, so I think I'm gonna go and try and save it. Alright. Probably should have spawned the other one, though. That's like asking when... That's like asking when we'll colonize Mars, Sandwich Warrior, man. Like, it's just... If Gaijin decides to start to stop being lazy with game balancing, then maybe we'll actually see decent changes. If not, then well, that's what it's gonna be. And it just tried to die on me. Oof. I gotta focus on the battle here, though. Although I feel like this map is a little bit too big for most vehicles at this tier. And that's me coming, and that's coming from a person that loves large maps. Like, the Sherman isn't the fastest vehicle out there, but it's definitely maneuverable. However, there's a difference between having a large amount of having a long engagement distance, because that's what the vehicles are really actually capable of, and just making the maps so big that you space out the players way too much for what their vehicles are capable of. World War II vehicles probably should not be on this map. Top tier vehicles, almost definitely. This is an amazing map for top tier vehicles. Simply because they have the mobility to take advantage of the large space and take advantage of it quickly. They also have the guns, the ammunition, and the rangefinders to take advantage of long range engagements as well.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Fantastic. Alright. Oh, whenever I get warmed up here, and bring in some squad mates, I'll bring you in as well. Damn it, I wasn't paying attention. I should have seen that guy. That's what I get for looking the other way. I'm going to take a vehicle with a little bit more mobility on this map, I think. Yeah, Rick. Also, hi, OP. How do you play the M4A1 FL10? You play it like any other Sherman, but with an autoloader. Think of it this way. You have a Panther's gun with a faster reload on a Sherman chassis. Like, it's really not that different than any other Sherman. As far as play style. You can play flanking, you can play long-range tank destroyer, you can play aggressive, like there's so many things you can do with that vehicle. It's not even funny. Also, welcome Toshio. I'm really curious if that IS-2 managed to survive. I'm not certain if he did. Although the game just ended anyway, so... Hello, Russian user. I don't know how to pronounce. Yes, M18 is very good in SB. Oh, I didn't do shit that game, and I got a lot of RP towards that filter. You don't even need to stay near a cap with a shell to refill the shells in the autoloader, man. Like, the FL10 is 12 shots before it needs to reload. If you can't kill a significant amount of the enemy team in like 12 shots, then you're doing it wrong. Do you know if the 60mm cannon in the new Italian car is an autocannon or not? No, it is not an autocannon. It is not... On that version, with that vehicle, the gun does not have any sort of auto-loading mechanism. It's manually loaded. It actually says so in the dev blog. If we got the Centauro version, then we'd likely get the autoloader. Yeah, Ian, I'm sorry. I just can't answer. I can't answer complex questions while I'm in the middle of a battle. Like I need to focus on that. If I spend too much time looking at the chat in a battle, I just get killed. So just ask the question, and if I happen to see it, great. But I can't. But I also can't sit here and answer every single question all the time. I'll do my best, but I can't. I'm only one guy here. The Tiger 1? The Tiger 1 is fine, man. Nothing wrong with it. It just takes a lot more skill than a lot of people think it will. They say, oh my god, it's the Tiger 1, it's going to have a ton of armor, and it's going to be awesome. And they way overestimate its capabilities. Now, in the right hands, the Tiger 1 can be absolutely devastating, but so can pretty much any other vehicle at its BR. So, the Tiger 1 is really nothing special, but in the right hands, it can deal a lot of damage. Miles helping with Shakespeare. I'm the wrong person to ask about Shakespeare. I hated Shakespeare. I'm just not a fan of I'm just not a fan of older literature. Just never really, which is weird considering I'm a history major. But it's like classic English literature just doesn't appeal to me. It really doesn't. I'll put it this way, I don't like having to decipher what somebody is saying in order to get a basic meaning. So like poetry, a lot of art out there, like physical art, I mean, not digital art. And God, I just realized that sounded really, really badly. All right, let me rephrase this. Like paintings and so on, I can't really go to an art gallery and be amazed unless it's like some sort of really, really old artifact. Stuff like gaming or digital like 3D modeling and stuff like that, I find that really interesting. But I can't sit in an art gallery for hours and just be like, oh, this probably has some sort of deeper meaning. Like, fuck that shit, I don't care. Actually, that's a pretty good way of saying it, Sandwich. The Tiger one isn't dumbass proof. That's a great way of saying it. Just Firefly written in ocean. Okay, I'll try. Oh yeah, I remember now. I believe you've been on streams before. I apologize, I just can't remember. She'll hates art for not containing golden eagles. This is true. If it doesn't have golden eagles in it for me, not worth my time. Oh yeah, I had to take several. I got that English requirement. I mean, here's the thing. I've always been pretty good in my English. Like, I've always gotten good grades in my English courses. I just hated taking them. I'm gonna keep moving. Because that's a gun duel I really don't want to take. Oh hey, I actually hit a panther! No, I didn't have to read anything like that, Stux. Luckily, the English teachers I had were all pretty sensible people. It's just I was never a fan of the I was almost never a fan of the literature that they gave us. I had a the last English classes I took as part of my general education requirements here for college. The professor I had essentially took everything in Shakespeare as a massive dick joke. And it was definitely a unique way of looking at it, but at the same time, it got a little repetitive after a while. Oh, for fuck's sake. The one place he doesn't have a fucking ammo rack. Wait, come on. Damn it! Alright, well, when he pulls out behind there... Man, there's just so many of them. It's like a fucking turkey shoot. Seriously, it's a turkey shoot. This is what happens when you don't watch your flanks, people. Oh boy, that's a walker bulldog. I got 4 of them, though. Like, this is exactly what happens when you don't watch your flanks. Oh, well, he didn't last very long. The extended works of Shakespeare. But yeah, it was, I never found that that reading classic English literature. I never found reading classic English literature all that entertaining for me. Even though I tended to do well in those classes, it just wasn't entertaining. Although, to be fair, I have had that last English professor at least did make some of the class a lot more engaging than some professors I've had. I mean, I've had history professors that were just awful professors. Like, the guys knew like a specific field extremely well, but that field had nothing to do with the class, and it showed. Like I took a history of the United States class, from like it's split up into two courses. Like there's a history of the U.S. to 1876, and there's history of the U.S. from 1876 to present day. And I took the second half of that class first, because I figured it'd be a lot more interesting. I had this professor, while he was a nice guy, all of his studies had been in the history of social justice. Now, like, I'm not talking about, like, the cringy SJW types, but in actual social justice, like the original intent of the word. And so, as a result, we pretty much learned nothing about we pretty much learned nothing but the civil rights movement throughout that entire period. And while that's not a terrible thing to learn about, that was all we did. Like, if it was a class on the history of the U.S. civil rights movement, that would have been fine. But it was a history of the U.S., and that's all he talked about. It was that one specific aspect, and nothing else. So it was far too narrow, and even when it was talking about that one specific aspect, it was far too little on the details, and it basically just taught the quote-unquote common knowledge. So it wasn't even presenting anything as far as new information either. For me, history is exciting when I'm not necessarily studying stuff that's already common knowledge, but I'm studying either eras of history or aspects of history that are lesser known. Oh, come on, really? Really? We have this guy behind us. Come on, teammates! What are you doing? You've got all of you... Unbelievable. Okay. Germany's high and mid-tier repair costs are insane. Are you talking about aircraft, or are you talking about tanks? Because in tanks, they're high, but they're not ridiculous. At least not at least not if my memory is serving me right. Damn it. Wow. I really can't catch a break, can I, this game? Outside of that initial life. Holy crap, that bomb dropped so far behind me and it still killed me. Damn. Yep, skill counter. Like, I'm doing alright, but the rest of my team is just utterly non-existent. Jesus. Oh. Are you fucking... Well, at least I got something out of that. And I damaged the elevator on the 109. Based on the way he's flying, I think that means that I've knocked out his ability to pull up. So that'll be really funny when he crashes into the ground. And it looks like he's barely keeping himself afloat. I hope. No, he's flying pretty straight. Damn. Yep, I got him. I took out his elevators and he crashed. Well, looks like our team is finally pushing forward and is finally stopped being pussies and hiding in the back. Or at least they're finally pushing forward and making enough progress to actually capture the damn point. Oh well, take the small victories, I suppose. It's like you'd think with the 4 kills that I got right at the start of the game, my team would have been able to push through and pretty successfully, but apparently not. It's taken them until now to actually be able to push through. Ooh, that's a pretty wide artillery barrage. I really want to get this point. Well, if I die, hopefully the ARL behind me will take the point. Oh my god, that was so close. If that house had not been there, I would have been dead. Alright, have a good one, Firefly. Okay, I only lost 1 crew member, was able to get, or, well, 2 crew members, and was able to get 1 back, so. Now I'm off to do Hellcat things. One premium I really wish I had was the premium Hellcat. I don't even think they sell the package anymore. Look at things, you mean spawn camp? But at this point in the match, yes. I'm gonna go find some cover. Oh, they're still selling the premium Hellcat on Steam? Alright. Well, I say I need it, but I really don't. It would just be nice to have. I'll put it that way. Although I haven't requested anything from Guy Jiggles in well over a month and a half. I just haven't been playing the game enough for it to... Or I haven't had enough use for GE for it to be warranted. I've still got like close to 5,000 of it from the last request that I had. D30 or Super Hellcat, huh? Alright. That Stuka's flying really low. It's him and the Tiger E left. That's it. Man, that guy was stuck between a rock and a hard place. If he stayed there, he was going to get shot by me. And in that case, he did get shot by me, and he drove forward right into the T-34-85's waiting arms. Great. The last two enemy players are both in cast. And why did I just lose my recent events? Hero Streamlabs. I don't know what you're smoking today, but I would appreciate it if you would stop. Damn it, and I don't even have enough for backup. No, for a random air player to draw out the entire match? Yeah. I think that... I honestly think for ground battles, Gaiju should implement a system where if there's no enemy players left on the ground, then the game ends. Then it counts as like the team has run out of players. Also vehicles to no hostile ground vehicles, basically. Yeah, exactly. So that way you don't have assholes like that Stuka dragging out the end of this game. Exactly. My opinion of the BT-7 F-32? Looks great. I'm certain that there's going to be a lot of people who are just going to spam it in top tier so they can get a vehicle that costs pretty much even less to spawn, and will probably make them more money for capping points before they J out and jump into a PE8. What game modes do you think they should add? I think before they add any game modes, I think they should take away some game modes, to be honest. Domination and Conquest are awful game modes and need to be removed from the game. Battle is a great game mode. But only on certain maps. Preferably, I prefer battle games to be the two objectives are on opposite ends of the map, not in the middle, but on opposite ends of the map. Basically, in between the two spawns. Like if each team has 2 spawn points, put the objective between those 2 spawn points. That way, if you are camping, you are taking a huge risk because you're always at risk of inflating fire from both sides. And it makes it much easier to defend that camp point. Yet at the same time, if the enemy is camping and if there's one player left in a fucking plane, wasting everybody's time at 8,000 feet, it's really easy to just drive into the enemy base, cap the point, and end the game. I appreciate that person who has gibberish for their name that I cannot pronounce. Disguise yourself as a T-62 or M60 on Fulda. Oh, that's just meme. With actual objectives that make sense. I mean, Gaijin tried that with World War mode, and it ended horribly. Although I think a lot of that had to do with the initial World War mode being the most unbalanced piece of shit as far as, like, competitive setups were concerned. Like, you had low-tier Germans versus low-tier Russians, and the low-tier Russians had fucking KV-1s. The low-tier Russian vehicles were faster, were more maneuverable, did more damage. And so even if they didn't have armor, they were super fast to compensate for the most part. And if they were relatively slow, they were the KV-1s or the T-34s. And so they had the armor to take on the early German tanks. It was a complete clusterfuck and a mess.
Maymays for the Maymay God.
Hey, Eagle, thanks for gifting that sub, man. Actual objectives with historic lineups and different numbers of tanks per team. I mean, I think, in theory, it sounds like a great idea. But the way they executed it with that specific, with that specific historical lineup, turned a lot of people off. And I think the reason they chose that historical lineup was not necessarily because they thought it was balanced, but because it would because it would be available to the widest possible player base. So I think they wanted to encourage the largest amount of people possible to try World War mode with that, but all they ended up doing was shooting themselves in the foot by discouraging people with thinking that the entire game mode as a whole was a terrible idea because of the terrible balancing within that mode. They would have been far better off if they had chosen a game mode, or if they had chosen a historical lineup that was a lot better balanced between each other.
We would be honored if you would join us.
All right, Daniel, we'll get you in here in a little bit. I'm gonna play another game here, and then I'll start accepting squad requests. Actually, I think what I'll do, because I now have a stream schedule, I think what I'll do is I'll play the first hour and a half, or first hour and a half to 2 hours of streams. Or just by myself, and then I think the last hour and a half to an hour or so, I'll take squad requests.
And there was much.
And I think until that point, to make sure that everybody has a fair shot at it, I will simply refund requests from now on after this stream. So before that point, before the halfway mark of the stream, I won't take requests. And I'll just refund them to people. And I think after the halfway point, I'll start taking them. Gives Boss some space to play with himself on stream. Yes, because that sounds amazing when said out loud. I think Gaijin lacks of good game designers. I don't think it's necessarily the game designer's fault. I think War Thunder does a shit ton of things right. But like, they do so many things right that it's extremely frustrating when they get shit wrong. And they get shit wrong consistently. That being, like, I think the idea for War Thunder in general and their overall execution of it is pretty decent. But the issues that I have with War Thunder mostly stem from just balancing. And while I don't expect War Thunder to ever be perfectly balanced, the game is just simply too big for that. I think there are definitely some easy fixes that Gaijin can make that would improve everything for everyone. A good easy fix would simply be to just simplify the game modes, make them like battle, or make battle the main game mode. Maybe something like King of the Hill. Like a King of the Hill style game mode that would force something, but in a much, like, make the hill a larger area. If you want to force players into an area to all fight each other, at least make it big enough that even defensive-minded tanks can get in on the action and actually do something, you know? I think the Panther looked away right as I shot. Oh, shit. Oh my god, I still have my mobility intact? That, like, never happens on the Hellcat. What the heck? Oh, hi. I didn't realize you were there. No, that's not good. Wow, that did not penetrate at all. But that M36 is gonna get shellacked. Well, the fact that the Tiger there just smoked up means that he's probably pretty heavily damaged. And that's my chance to move in. Alright, Tiger E is down. Oh shit, that's a very big gun. Woo! I got the driver and transmission. Woo! And something else just tried to kill me. Ah! There's more tigers. And there's another guy behind the house here. Oh god, there's the tiger. God damn it, you took out the loader. Okay, I'm alive. T20 saved me. Holy shit. How am I alive right now? Wait, he took out the transmission? Okay. It would explain the low hit. Like, it would explain why I took out the loader. Shit, I couldn't save the, T20. Oh, it was speed. That would explain a fucking lot. In that case, I don't actually feel that bad. Just kidding. Are you saying I'm a survivor? I don't know the song, though. Oh, God. What the fuck? Is that... The Yag pens are... Oh, that's a Yag Panzer IV! Okay. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Instead of going out that way, though, because he's expecting that, I'm going to drive straight back and just fall back here. I think what I'll do is I'll try and lay an ambush. There's the ASU I saw earlier. I was trying to shoot him with the machine guns and realized, oh, I don't have a machine gunner anymore. What the heck is that Yag Panzer for, though? That's my question. He didn't pursue me. Oh, I think that's him over there. Okay, that Panzer 470 is dead, but something else is over here. Oh, shit! Wow, I survived again! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Wow, nothing. Are you fucking serious, game? Damn it. Nice meme. That guy should have been fucking dead. What? 9! 9! Niet. I just said 9. Niet. Strong Soviet turret. Da! That's such bullshit. The thing is, at this point, that's happened to me so many times over the last 7 years I've played this game. It doesn't even surprise me anymore that it happens. Well, we set each other on fire. Not the same guy, but, well, we killed each other. Yeah, it's like if you don't hit the T-44 in exactly the right spot, it just tanks everything. Let's take a look at the protection analysis. Make your throat clearing counter. I mean, you could, but it would take a lot more editing than it would probably be worth. If you hit, like, what? Hang on. Since when is that turret face so strong? Oh, never mind. I'm just hitting slightly left of it. I was aiming about here. So is it just like a 50-50 roll as to whether or not it penetrates? Because that should have penned. Unless I hit, like... That must have been where I hit. But even then, it's still like 50-50. What the fuck? Fucking RNG. Such bullshit. RNG, it's really not great. Yeah. Not great, not terrible. I mean, but if I was doing that at 500 meters, then fucking hell. Schedule for tonight? Mostly American Tier 3. Okay.
More maymays for the Maymay God.
And Mark, it's been a year, man. Holy shit. Thanks for the ongoing support. At what point do you think Gaijin will stop updating War Thunder? I mean, when the game eventually dies, as pretty much all online games do, they'll stop updating it. But to answer when it will die, who knows, man. I mean, War Thunder's got so much content they can still bring to the game. Like, they're not running out anytime soon. Which is also part of the reason why Which is also why introducing more aspects like helicopters or naval forces is always a pretty cool thing, in the sense that it gives them more potentially cool stuff they can add. Aircraft, who knows where the limit lies. Tanks, we're pretty close to the limit. Fantastic! Thanks for the $10, man. Holy shit!
Type 65 loadout. Tiananmen Square to electric
朋友是一个坚韧不拔的纪录片，在香港这座城市的设置。
Exactly.
主演钱德勒、罗斯、福波斯伊、瑞秋、莫妮卡和一些其他他妈的演员。
Jesus Christ. That was a fucking stupid move. Yeah, Chinese tech tree confirmed. Yeah, that was completely on me. That was just a dumbass move. It'll especially insta-explode if you get hit by a fucking IS-1. Like, damn. Thank God that guy actually managed to get across. Okay, where is that IS-1 is my question. That is what oh, there he is. Fuck, I can't see him. God damn it, I fucked up again. Shit! Fuck! Fucking hell. I'm already down to an M19. You're not helping, Mantis. God fucking damn it. That stupid pillar was in the way and I couldn't see where I needed to aim. I should have driven through the pillar. That's what I should have done. Instead of trying to back up around it with the terrible reverse speed. Is this game going to spawn me anytime soon, please? Hello? Okay, it's just going to be one of those days, huh? Alright, we'll head back to the hangar. If Guy Jiggles isn't going to spawn me, then whatever. Type 62, huh? Alright. Yeah, I can't even change the video quality on my end either. Well, that's why I have, okay. That's why I have it streamed on both platforms, because I know that there are some people who just can't watch on Twitch. Well, I got a crew lock out of that anyways because the M19 wouldn't let me spawn, and so, yeah. Alright, I think that's Guy Jiggles telling me to move on and play something else. So I think what we'll do is we'll do the Type 62 right now. I don't even know if we're going to get an update on Enlisted at Gamescom, Toshio, considering Gaijin isn't even going to Gamescom, as far as I'm aware. Although, knowing Guy Jiggles, it wouldn't surprise me if they were just keeping quiet about going to Gamescom until the last minute, so that way they wouldn't feel like they had to make any obligations to any YouTubers. That would be like Gaijin. And I'm thinking once, after this game, after this, or depending on how poorly or how well I do, once I start taking in squad requests, I think what we'll do is we'll do American Tier 4. Probably not on this stream, Cheeky. Probably gonna be doing like American Tier 4 mostly. Maybe on the next one I'll play some more German low. I mean, the last stream I played some German low tier. You could go back and watch the replay of that on Twitch, or you can just wait a few days for the stream highlights to come out. I'll probably release that. I'll probably release the next episode of stream highlights next week, seeing as we already got one this week. I don't really want to spam that. I kind of want to space them out. At the very least, to cover the one a week.
Ping pong, ping pong.
Hey, Fantastic! Thanks for the $10, man. You've been awesome. Really appreciate it. Oh no, I know what this is. Hold on, I have to put this in here. You fucking requested this shit just so you could play this video, huh? Watch this entire stream and get copyrighted just for that bullshit. I feel like I'm way too close to their spawn, though. Where the hell is the enemy team? Oh, hello. Come on, pop your stupid little Walker Bulldog head out so I can spot it. God damn it! It's just one of those days, isn't it? Okay. Oh, hey, I have about. Oh my god, I forgot I have 22 backups for this thing. Nice meme. Well, that last life went about as well as the Great Leap Forward. Historical jokes, everybody. Historical jokes. What's up, Jake? Also, Jake, you should totally just skip work tomorrow and come to Korean barbecue. That was never going to go through. Although he's backing up. Like, really hard. Oh boy. This could end poorly. Alright. That went better than I thought it would. Please don't see me, please don't see me, please don't see me, please don't see me. That went better than I thought it would. Hello. That was pretty anticlimactic, to be totally honest. God damn it, I thought I could beat the reload. Fuck! Shit! Just not my day today, is it? IS-6 or BMP? IS-6. Why do I have 22 backups? I think I bought a lot of those backups when I was doing the Unicorn review for the Type 62 so I could get extra gameplay footage. And I just haven't played the Type 62 very much, so I still have all of them. China #1. Yes, exactly. Which is why everybody cheats. Oh, he's shooting at planes. What the hell is he looking at? This could be going a lot better for my team. I mean, if I'm at the top of the team, or near the top of the team. Oh, come on. I was really hoping that he wouldn't notice me. Please bounce. Oh no, he backed the fuck off. Oh, he's running. Oh, so he did notice I was here. I thought he had noticed me, but no, he just decided to back off and go somewhere else. But yeah, I made the Type 62 review like a couple of years ago. It's still up if you guys want to go watch it. You even more maneuverable than T-44? I don't know. I don't like this. Crap, he's got bombs too. I'm gonna have to get the fuck out of here. Actually. Well, he's circling back around for me, that's for damn sure. I'm gonna make this difficult for him. I'm gonna hide right behind this. He's either gonna drop the bombs in the house or get a fucking pinpoint accurate shot. And probably hit the church tower in the process. Righty, time to move. Back, especially back towards this BTR. I want to draw him in. Because he wants me bad. This guy really does want me bad. It's like, oh, giant heavy tank, I must bomb. To be fair, I'd probably be doing the same thing. Get fucked! Oh, it was the Walker Bulldog. Nice meme. Not again, Charioteer. Not again. I brought a bigger tank this time. Yes, that was the same Charioteer who killed me.
Give me your shells.
Yes.
Jesus Christ,
my
man.
plan is complete.
Holy shit, thanks for the 17 bucks. Oh my god. Serbia strong, boys. The bat chat is covering me there, so... I'm gonna come up behind this guy. Or not, because he just took out my track. It had to be aircraft. Where's that artillery? Oh. Well. He cuts it off in 45 seconds. Shit. The angry triangle doesn't see me. Oh, fuck. Somebody else does, though. Shit, that's the T-29. Well, I'm not going anywhere. Ow. At least according to Cass, I'm not. Come on, T-29. Bring it on. Oh, never mind. That's the Carnarvon. Well, I shot down an airplane, killed 4 enemy tanks, and captured 2 points. I'll count that as a victory. In and of itself, at the very least. Alright, it's time to take the UFO. One of the Russian UFOs out for a spin. Just delete all Cass. He has no idea I'm here. That guy's too far away to help right now. Oh my god, I didn't see him though. UFO powers activate! Alright, there's the Corsair. Woo! Oh, there goes the flaps. They were fun while they lasted. Come on, I want to get this guy with the game ends. Oh, never mind. Mania got him. Or somebody did. Wow, what the heck was that lag? Holy crap, Nugget. YouTube cut more like Cast Thunder. Yeah. Ain't that the truth, Ash? Losing simple just use cast. You'll win the cup and enlarge your eco with this simple trick. You're not wrong. I'll take that result. Okay. Alright, let's, it's about the halfway point, so I think I'll start taking in squads now. Which chat better than YouTube? Oh wait, never mind. You have a different nickname. Fanta. Or is there way too many other users named Fanta? And Foxy 406.
We would be honored if you would join us.
And Mania. Well, I think I'll have a full squad here. So we'll play 3 games, and if the and if there's enough time left for 3 more games after that, then we'll do that. Or then I'll have you in. If not Mania, then I will refund you, and then you will get priority. And then if you request on Saturday, then you will get priority. So you can if there's not enough time. I mean, if you do give it up, Stug, I will get you in. I can get you in on the next one. I mean, you do get in on a pretty regular basis. Why don't we do this? Why don't we get Mania Man in here, and then on the next stream I'll get you in, Stug. I'll refund you your points. And let me... Foxy 406. I thought I sent you an invite. Guess not. Fanta, go faster. We're going to be doing American Tier 3 or 4. Or in American Tier 4. Somebody wanted to see the Super Hellcat. Or the T30. I think I'll probably do the T30. Imagine asking permission to crash Miles' game. This is true. Whether or not asking whether or not to join the squad was never even really crossed your mind, Speed. It's always been, I'll just queue up along with Miles. Yeah, let me refund that. And go. Nice meme. Fanta going with the stiff upper lips. To my knowledge, Daniel and Mania are both Americans as well. So is this squad simply just a reenactment of the U.S. saving the fucking day again? Because it's certainly looking like it. America, fuck yeah. Hell yeah. I actually have, actually built my gun safe this last weekend. And I have an auto-release lever and an enlarged bolt handle coming from my Ruger 1022. Because on the Ruger 1022, when you lock, there's a lever that you can use to lock the bolt back, like if you need to clear a malfunction or something. And the standard lever in the gun, when you lock the bolt back, it's really awkward to unlock the bolt. You can't just pull the bolt back and drop it. You can't just pull the bolt back a little bit more to drop the bolt. You need to like push down on the lever, release it, and then let the bolt go. It's really awkward.
Money.
Mania, thanks for the $6, man. That's really gonna help me out. How did I come up with my nickname? I actually had this name when I still when I established like my Xbox Live account, or like I made this nickname up when I was establishing my Xbox Live account. You see, my dad's an audiophile, and I promise this is related. My dad's an audiophile, so which means that he really, really loves music, and so I've listened to all sorts of music. I'm gonna spawn south. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna spawn south and head towards the town. And so he wanted to name my character as like a play on words, or my nickname on, or gamer tag, I think they called it at the time, on Xbox Live to A Million Miles Away. But the name didn't fit. A Million Miles Away after the rock song. But the name didn't fit, so I just said, shorten it to Many Miles Away. And I've kind of just stuck with it ever since. And it's kind of nice, too, because it's one of those nicknames that's rarely taken as well. It's so simple, but it's rarely taken. Why am I using HE on that tank? Because it's a 155mm gun. It's a dirt gun. So yeah, I imagine that many people were expecting like, oh, it'd be like some really, really interesting story. No, it's actually just that simple. I just simplified it from A Million Miles Away to Many Miles Away. And it's kind of just stuck. Yeah, it's a gun so large the HE is actually pretty good. A bunch of different platforms. I mean, it's not like it's never taken. Like, I've encountered plenty of places where it's been taken. That's an RU-251 out there. Imagine if that had, like, gone over the hill and hit him. That would have been fucking amazing. Yeah, Mania, just keep an eye out. There's an RU-251 heading in that direction for you. Several kilometers over there. Yeah. Yeah, when I was in middle school, in 6th grade, I had a math teacher named Mr. Wilson, and he was freaking dope. Like, he's probably my probably my favorite math teacher, now that I think about it. And I hate math. But he was one of those, like, teachers, he was both a history teacher and a math teacher, and he had, like, World War II aircraft models spread throughout the room, and like World War II like paintings and posters put up in his classroom. It was awesome. And the best part, the 3 computers in the back of the classroom were all set up for LAN Combat Flight Simulator. Like Microsoft's Combat Flight Simulator. I think it was 2. And he had like Logitech, he had like 3 Logitech 3D Pros back there. And after school we would go into his classroom and multiplayer and do some LAN Combat Flight Simulator. Even his main PC was set up to do it. It was pretty awesome. So yeah, he was probably the best math teacher I've ever had. Not because I ever actually learned anything in his class, but just because he was an awesome dude. Yes! Exactly the right vehicle for HE! Get wrecked, man, dude! And that's where you first learned to play War Thunder. No, I'd actually been playing flight simulators for many years before that, which is part of the reason why I thought it was so cool. Because it was like most of the kids who played video games, none of them played flight simulators. Like I was pretty much the only nerd who did that. Oof. Oh, watch it, Foxy. Well, that did not go well for Foxy. Miles goes mad from killing small tank. Yes. What is that nickname? Furs Raging Husky. Stoog, I found your squadron if Shills ever disappears. No, Foxy doesn't deserve any respects. He watched me die. He watched me die and then drove out into the same place. Why you bully me? I bully you out of respect. This video right now, Miles. Pretend I didn't say anything. I don't care either way. It was skunk. Hey, don't knock skunks, man. Skunks are pretty friendly. I still think we should hunt furries, but skunks are actually pretty friendly creatures. They're just kind of stupid. Need to get in there and help this guy out. Don't talk to me or my Jordanian crew members ever again. Hmm. Hmm. Oh shit. That did not work as well as I'd hoped it would. Ah! God damn it. Yeah, boy. Want to play the STRV-74 in War Thunder? That'd be interesting. STRV-74 would actually be a pretty cool vehicle overall. Do I like FPS games like Battlefield 5? I like some first-person shooters. When I can enjoy Battlefield 5 with friends, but on its own, like Battlefield 5 is just a mess. The only way to make that game fun is to play it with friends. At least for me. Also, it occurs to me, what the hell are these things?
More maymays for the Maymay God.
Hey, Making Bears! Thanks for the... Jesus Christ. Thanks for the 4 months, man. English is hard.
And there was much rejoicing.
Friends and drunk. Yeah. Then again, it's not hard to enjoy a lot of things when they're when you're drunk, especially with friends. Like when Mike Goes Boom and I play Battlefield 5, we have a whale of a time. But when I play it on my own, It's funny, I've almost completely leveled up all of my tanks in Battlefield 5.
More maymays for the Maymay God.
Almost entire. Holy shit, Chef Goopy. Did I say Chef Goopy? Chef Gooby, thanks for the 5 subs. Holy shit!
More maymays for the Maymay God.
And it's just gonna play all of mine, isn't it? Holy crap, dude.
More maymays for the Maymay God. More maymays for the Maymay God.
It's just gonna keep playing them until it plays all 5, isn't it?
More maymays for the Maymay God.
I need to find the Circumflex's, soundbite. Or, oh, Jesus Christ. God damn it! What is it with me driving out in front of King Tigers today? Get out of here. He doesn't have a gunner anymore. Get him, Fanta. Finish him! Fucked off somewhere. I'm gonna try and flank him and at least attempt to flush him out. Even if he shoots me, as long as if I can give Fanta a kill, that would ultimately work. Wow. The fact that he didn't bomb his buddy means that King Tiger really took off. Okay, never mind. Tiger 2 is no longer an issue. You realize we have a KI-10 on our team? I did not. I do now. Ages to unlock the next tank. Yeah, if you're not getting consistent results, it can take a while. Especially if you're not running any sort of premium account, or you're running standard account with no extra premium vehicles or any bonuses or something like that, it can take a while. Although if you're really good at the game, like some of my friends are, even without premium account, you can still, in playing the proper vehicles, you can still research really high tier stuff within a matter of a couple of days. I mean, when the Italian tank tech tree came out, a friend of mine who was running premium and he was playing his tier 4 Italian M26 Pershing, researched the entire Italian, pretty much the entire Italian tech tree up to that point, which was like the Centauro Romor, in like a week. He got through the entire tech tree in a week. Now granted, he's a very good player. He's running premium account and he's playing a premium vehicle. But with those things, you can move pretty freaking fast. If your wallet's big enough. Well, that depends on how long you've been playing, really. Like, if you've been playing as long as I have, then yeah. Like, I essentially have unlimited free RP at this point. And if I had enough Golden Eagles, I could research just anything in the game. Like, I could research every single vehicle in the game. If I had enough GE to just blow through it. But if you're relatively new at the game, you're probably not going to have that much. I mean, heck, even if you have, even having played, if you just joined the game within the last year or so, you probably won't have enough free RP. How much do I have? Yeah, I have like 50 million free RP. Almost 51 million. I mean, I know people with several hundred million free RP. Convert it, lol. Guy Jiggles would probably have a heart, like somebody in the Guy Jiggles High Command would probably have a heart attack if I suddenly got a million G outside of the test server. Yeah, let's try that again. Grab Fun, thanks for the 10 bits, man. Really appreciate it. Oh, not all squad members are ready. Whoops. Do you like to RP? Only when I play D&D. Actually, I'm thinking of if my group wants to, I may end up doing running a World War II RPG one-shot session next week. But if they're not up for it, then I may just put together a group of like 3 or 4 shills to do that with. It's just the RP. Ooh. Load up the AP for this one. What would you recommend for beginners? Puma TD line? Or the Stu? For beginners, probably the Stu. Like because the Puma TD line are generally speaking sacrifice everything for firepower. So they sacrifice all mobility, they sacrifice all armor, so that they can focus on getting the biggest guns, essentially. Now the guns on those things are extremely effective for their tiers, don't get me wrong. They're very powerful vehicles. But they're also very situational. The non-turreted armored tank destroyer line for the Germans is a lot more versatile. Like they're not particularly slow. Or they're not like super fast either, but they're not slow. They've got some decent armor for their tier most of the time. Foxy, why you do this? Also, I think your angry triangle needs help. And while their guns are nowhere near, while the guns on the German standard TDs are nowhere near as powerful as the open top TDs, they're also better balanced. Like they're not bad guns either. They're very, very good for their tiers, generally speaking. I'd love to see the M1128 MGS. Who wouldn't? Okay, well, maybe Kath. I get the distinct feeling that Kath just doesn't like American vehicles. Hi, buddy! Firing that machine gun was a mistake. $800? Alright, we'll put 850. Probably a little bit above that. Come on. Reload. Fuck. I knew I should have put 900. Whew. Ow. Can't tell what that is, though. Oh. No, it doesn't have a laser rangefinder. This is a World War II vehicle. But all vehicles have this ability to range find up to a certain distance. For most World War II stuff, it's about 1,000 meters. Panther 2. Watch it, Foxy. There's a Panther 2 in there. Where's that Mania? Oh, it's Foxy. Get wrecked, kiddo! The elephant, summer or holiday reward vehicle. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they did. I mean, essentially you just get a premium, premium Ferdinand. Do you mind? An ASU 85. I'm gonna take out that ASU 85 first, though, because he's far more likely to pen me. Unfortunately, because one of my loaders is dead, I think. No, it's because my loaders are wounded. It's taking a lot longer to load this gun than it normally would. Oh, that round went just over his head. Problem is, I'm such a tall vehicle that it's really easy to see me coming out. That was low. And he took off. Things were getting a little too hot for him. Ah, crap. Was that on my flank? Oh, it was over there. Okay. Wow, they've already broken through? Damn, I didn't notice that. Check out the A2D. I almost never get to play this thing. It's one of the more interesting vehicles. Of course, my live recent events tab just keeps disappearing. L3 at top tier. I don't do challenge requests, man. If you want me to play the L3 at its tier, I'll play the L3. But I stopped doing those requests a long time ago for good reason. I don't mind a challenge, but I also really mind a impossibilities. God. I hate trees. I hate them with a passion. I fucking can't stand trees. Go fuck yourselves, trees. Jesus Christ. The fact that the top of a tree just rips the wing off of an aircraft like that is just so dumb to me. Damage? Sure. But ripping the entire wing off, I think, is a bit excessive. Oh, great. You can add that to the skill counter as well. God damn it! Because my gunner is fucking wounded, I can't turn the turret faster. Jesus Christ, I've seen toddlers turn turrets faster than this. Just gonna be one of those games. It's worked really well too for a time. I like how Ash just told the dehydrated bot to go fuck itself. Well, I'm all out of vehicles. Alright, I'll give you your refund. Okay, I think while we're waiting for everybody to get back to the hangar, I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick. So I will be right back. But before I do, let me shut down the donation thing because that's all fulfilled. And go. There we go. Now the screen's a little clearer now. Okay. I have snacks as well as a drink. What are we doing now? I want to try it. I want to try and do that one more time. Then we'll do something else. Oh, hey, it's the Bank of Norway himself. Chat is stuck? Let me refresh that then. There we go. Now it should take in whatever messages are coming its way. Under the flag of truce this time. What is that supposed to mean? Actually, If they're gonna play French, I may play the French as well. Yeah, why don't we do that? French are fun. Hey, fake bacon hairs! That's pretty awesome. Thanks for the 26, thanks for the 26 bits, man. Appreciate it. What time of day is it in America? It is 3 p.m. So we've got, well, 3:08, so we've got a little bit less than an hour remaining. Then I gotta go clean up and head over to my father's place, because that's where some buddies and I are gathering tonight to play D&D.
And there was much rejoicing.
Flyweight in Texas, a fellow Texan, a man of culture. I've never actually been to Texas. I'd like to visit Texas one of these days. Do you not mean to Texas? I live in California, man. Most people here don't get passes, don't get free passes for travel in the People's Republic of California.
More maymays for the Maymay God.
Baconers, thanks for the Prime sub, man. Really appreciate that. Never knew you had a Twitch until this day. Yeah, man, I've been streaming for a couple of years now. I just haven't been streaming regularly. I just established a stream schedule as of yesterday, really. In English, so I have no idea what 4 a.m. is. Or 4 p.m. is. That is 1600 hours. Wow. The game is really not liking this matchup, is it? Oh well. You live in Orange County? I do. Where in Orange County, I won't say. Orange County is pretty nice, actually. Like as much as I like to joke about being stuck in California, Orange County is actually pretty nice, all things considered. It's not like a hoity-toity rich people place by any means, but I mean, hey, Blizzard is in Orange County. What are you guys sinking off into the ocean? Hey, we only want Northern California to sink off into the ocean. LA, for the most part, is okay. Minus the traffic. Passed through Orange County 2 days ago? Oh, nice. Orange County bad. All or nothing wild. You name a place after a fruit. Fake bacon hairs, thanks for the 100 bits, man. Appreciate it. it was named after a fruit because that's all that used to grow here. Like, before Orange County got developed and everything, it was literally nothing but orange fields. I mean, my grandmother, who moved here in, like, the 70s, still remembers, like, almost the entirety of Orange County being nothing but orange fields when they moved here. Like, this area, the area that I live in right now used to be, it was like Nebraska, but with oranges instead of cornfields. Japan? I don't know if can the French and the Japanese even queue together? I mean, we can try it. Why don't you try that, Fanta? Because this clearly isn't working for some reason or another. PEI or Ireland, huh? I've heard good things about PEI. North Dakota is the worst state. Funnily enough, a lot of my family actually comes from South Dakota. And I still have a pretty significant portion of extended family in the Midwest. You do now. We're a long way from the dark years. I am a simple man. I see France. I come back to stream. That's assuming it even decides to give us a game. I think we spent close to 5 minutes in the queue. Didn't get a game. Okay, you live in San Bernardino County. Alright. I can't say I've ever spent that much time up near San Bernardino. Usually if I'm ever up near that way, I'm just driving through to go up north. Because my grandfather lives in Oregon. So when I go and visit him, if we're not flying, then we generally drive through San Bernardino County. Dakotas once and I hated it. There's some nice places out in the Dakotas. Although I didn't spend much time out there either. Interestingly enough, there is actually a park named after my family in South Dakota because they in one of the towns there. Because apparently some of my ancestors were one of the very first settlers in that town, and they essentially established the economy or something like that. So even back then, my family were shills. Guess that explains a lot, huh? All the best restaurants, but I like having money. Everyone point and laugh. Guys, why you bully me? Is that why I can't help sending monies? Probably. Probably. But yeah, they established like a farm there or something like, or some sort of manufacturing thing. I don't know the entire details. Yeah, I don't know why the queue is being so mean to us today. West Ireland, not highly respected. I'll put it this way, Speed. There aren't many people from South Dakota. It's one of those states that, like, it's one of those U.S. states that just exists, but almost nobody knows anybody from there. Not many will admit it either. But live somewhere in San Diego County. Oh, okay. Yeah, I spent quite a bit of time in San Diego. San Diego's great. It's always fun to go down there. At the very least, just to visit the Midway for like the millionth time. Although the last time I was down in San Diego was probably about 4 years ago. No, it was 4 years ago. Holy shit. I actually went down there, like, this was before I did YouTube. Back in 2015. I think it was like April of 2015 or something like that. And, I was down there in San Diego on the Midway because Wargaming, the guys who make World of Tanks and World of Warships and so on, was holding an event there. And they had, like, computers set up on the flight deck in the Midway, and they have the Midway in World of Warships, so the first thing I did was played the Midway on the deck of the Midway. Because that's just, it was an opportunity and I took it. Alright, this isn't working. We're gonna have to try something else. France just isn't working today. I'm down to actually go and play some British, though. So Fanta, if you want to switch back to the British Empire, then we can commence colonization. But I also got to meet quite a few wargaming staff there, including the Chieftain. Of course, back then I didn't have a YouTube channel, so it didn't mean anything at the time. And I bet that if I ran into the Chieftain today, he would never recognize me. Although I did manage to win a World of Warships hat. For answering some sort of basic trivia question. Which was kind of nice. Although if you go back, if I pull up the video, I believe there's actually a video of that event on the World of Warships YouTube page, and I think there's a short clip in it with me in there before I did YouTube. So you guys can, so if I find that, maybe I'll pull it up at the end of the stream and see if I can find the short 2-second clip that I'm actually in it. Although y'all might not recognize me because I wasn't quite as fat as I am now. I'm gonna go north. Oh man. We got up tier big time. You should really stop driving in front of me. Looks like Speed's got that handled. Oh shit.
Mimi said no weeb noises.
Manta, thanks for the $10, man. Holy shit. You didn't have to do that. No, 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 no. We're skipping this shit. No. Nope. 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 We're not doing that shit. Yeah, Fox, I don't think there's any way we're going to be able to flip you over at this point. Unless... No, I'm already committed. Yeah, Foxy, you should really stop driving in front of me. Yeah, we're not doing that bullshit. Funny, communist propaganda is one thing, but weebs, no, just not happening. You see anything down there? Oh shit. He's not feeling good.
More maymays for the maymay god.
Simulation Nerd, thanks for the 4 months, man. Or 14 months, I'm sorry. Oh, nice. 1 of 3 took him out. Oh, crap. That did not go well. That did not go well at all. Actually, it might even be better to just take this thing. Type 60 ATM. Were you of dum-dum? I guess I have dum-dum then. It would certainly explain my terrible play today. Like, today's been a pretty average day. Like, I've had some good games, but nothing spectacular. But I've also had some uniquely terrible ones, too. Oh my god, that's a very big gun. Oh shit. That's a Foch. God damn it. I didn't think he could see me from... That was just me being a retard. I just went full retard there. I think that's the game trying to tell me that I've pretty much had enough for the day. But I'll finish out the stream here and see what happens. Papa, if you don't shut the fuck up, I'll Nico your kneecaps. The question is now, what do I do? Because everybody else still has vehicles. And I fucking threw mine away like an idiot I am. I think Mania is actually the only one left. How has the Foch not killed you yet? pilot sniped myself with my own bombs. Oof. Oh, Rip Mania. He had a fun game. Oh, that's a bad guy. Well, he's dead. Are we all out of vehicles? No, Fanta still has the tortoise. Oh shit, that's something I should have thrown in the lineup. I totally forgot about my tortoise. Or maybe not. Of course, it probably doesn't help that we got up-tiered big time. Oh well. Chat isn't showing on my YouTube screen in the YouTube chat? Yeah, it doesn't appear to be. What the hell? It's not showing up on my end either. Let me restart the program. See if that does anything. And then I will refresh on this end. Yeah, I don't know why Restream has been so been such a pain as far as like not being particularly reliable. Yeah, it's still not picking up. Still not picking up Twitch for some strange reason. Errands, no. Says Twitch chat is online.
Give me your shekels.
Here's the previous meme, but skip TEH we part.
I don't know why that isn't playing. It looks like everything just decided to break all at once. Alright. Nice meme. Okay, well, I'm not going to worry about it for this one. It's funny, it just picked up the donation. Oh, there we go. Now it's picking everything up. I don't know why it wasn't picking it up beforehand. All right, I think by the way, we've gone well over the 3 games for the group. So I appreciate Fanta, Foxy, and Mania for joining me. And I think, yeah, how much time we got left? We've got about a half an hour. I don't necessarily think there's going to be enough time for more people to join in. Maybe. I want to make sure that if somebody's going to join in, they're going to get their full worth out of their request. So. Something I can make good memes with. There's a lot. I don't have a Black Prince, Daniel.
And there was much rejoicing.
Try this. Streamlabs seems to be working for pretty much everybody. Yeah, I refunded your scrub points. You should have them back now. Wow, it's like Streamlabs is just like... It's breaking a bunch of its elements. Like for no particular reason or another, like certain elements are just going blank. Something with this new update that they put in broke a lot. Really quite frustrating. Oh, man. Yeah, well, the problem I think the problem here, Loki, is that you're using the mobile app. The mobile app for Twitch has always been pretty shit. Like, there just isn't anywhere near as much functionality. I don't have a VK4501P either. I do have a PGO2. Maybe I'll play that at the end. Alright, I'm gonna focus on the battle. There we go. Just had to set up my fan. Because it's starting to get warm in here. Maybe I'll play a game in the PGO2 right after this. And if we have time, then I'll do the FCM36. Okay, he's dead. Yeah, I don't know how to help you, GrabFun or Loki. It's something. It's got to be something on your end, not mine, because it seems to be working for pretty much everybody else. Maybe you have ad block on. If you have ad block on, it may be blocking some of the elements. If you're on PC. As for the mobile app is fucky anyway, so I can't really help you there either way. Shit, if that rock hadn't been there, that would have killed him. Stupid Panther is so lucky. Oh. Oh shit, hi. There's this terrible turret traverse. Perfect. It's exactly the shot I was going for. Our team was pretty aggressive pushing through the town. Looks like much of the enemy is probably coming up on this flank. Oh god. Centurion, instead of cowering, mind helping? Ow. Oh, there's... Okay, well, there wasn't much my teammates were going to be able to help me out with regarding that. Well, Mania, we played well over three games there.
Flipped_Hetzer.
One, two, a hotmail. Kirby is a paying guy. One, two,
alright, I'm turning that fucking down because that's really annoying. I'm not gonna lie.
One, two, a hotmail. Kirby is a paying guy. One, two, a hotmail.
It's incredibly distracting and really annoying.
Kirby inherits his enemies.
Regardless, thanks for the $10.
Kirby's so happy this is something he can because he's such a paying god. Kirby inherits his enemies and make it
I would ask why this exists, but then I would be questioning the internet.
because he's such a paying god. Here comes Kirby to meet and to project because he's attacked by King Dedede. Meet and swings his sword of King Dedede defeat. What a triumph is that! Here comes Kirby to meet and to project because he's attacked.
Thank God it's fucking over. I want to die. Ah. Hello, Mr. T-34. Da! Solid Russian track links. Block all shots! Except for that one. Oh, nice. Holy crap, that P-51 got a triple kill. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Down the hill. Come on, you fuck. Okay, we're good. shooting at him? Looks like he repaired his cannon barrel. Either that or there's two of them. What the hell? Oh shit, there he is! Oh! No! Shit! Oh no, I'm trapped here. Literally stuck between a rock and a hard place. Nope! No! You fuck! Oh! M18, save me! Fuck you! He fired too early and only put a round in the engine deck. Joe's donation system, can you use PayPal? Yes, you should be able to. I'm repairing, but I'm slowly falling down the hill. Oh no! Okay. Oh, rip the M36 behind me. Oh my god, all my chat programs are just fucking not working anymore. I have no idea what the chat is saying. Hooray! I don't fucking know why Restream is having so much trouble with the chat, but it is what it is. Not like I can do much about it in either case. Oh, it's picking it up, but nobody's saying anything, that's why. Okay. Jesus Christ, fantastic.
Third time's the charm.
Oh, there we go. That worked. But seriously, dude, don't bankrupt yourself. You know what the hilarious part is? I've met these guys. I met them at a, I met them at the Chino Air Show a couple of years ago. Back in like 2016 or something. The thing is, I know approximately where this video was taken as well. Not exactly, but approximately. Wow, they're so trash they don't even price them that high? Okay, I have one more time. I have time for one more game, so we're gonna see if we can get a game with the PGO2 like somebody requested. Why is the Mitsubishi T2 in my boats? What? Why is this here? Nice meme. All right. Well, we'll take out the PGO2. That's gonna be pretty much the only boat we need. That's right. This thing's a 3.7 now. Can I bring something a little bit more powerful? I can. What the heck is that gibberish, Daniel? Is it like a game key or something? Put M2 with boats. Do I even have an F1 M2? I should, but... Alright, there we go. See if I can even get a fucking game, because Naval's dead. So Daniel, is that a translation of smashing my face into the keyboard? Because that's what it awfully looks like. Naval was just born. Yeah, it doesn't mean that it has any sort of life expectancy. The PGO2, in my opinion, single-handedly made sure that Naval won't ever be an extremely popular portion of War Thunder. I mean, I know that I know that the idea behind this vehicle was to give the Japanese something unique to encourage people to buy into the Japanese closed beta test. The problem is that they introduced a vehicle so powerful that it frankly just ruined the game for anybody who was new. Looks like we got Encounter, so there's got to be larger boats. Which probably isn't going to end well for my little PT boat, but we'll see what happens. Me realizing this is government money. Died in 2 days, lol. Yeah. Naval has anti-vax parents. Oof. I remember I saw an article many years ago where some estranged woman thought the gay was caused by Slaanesh. I mean, on one hand, she's not wrong, but on the other hand, she is. Woke up. Rising Sun, even though the PGO2 is a 1991 chip. I did not know that. Or I did not notice that. Nice meme, Guy Jiggles. Nice meme. Although, let's be fair, this was the better Japan anyways. They actually knew when to go kill themselves. Very dark comment, I know, but... Couldn't help myself. Oh, Jesus Christ! Where the fuck are my grounds going? I can't see anything. I'm gonna run around hard, aren't I? Ow! Is it still the Japanese naval flag? Huh. I mean, I'm not opposed to it by any means. But, you think the Japanese would be, you know, a little bit more sensitive about that, considering everything else that they've done. You know, to sort of bury that portion of their history. Or, not necessarily bury it, that's not the right word. The PGO2 is a fair and balanced machine, I just want to add. There is absolutely nothing wrong with this boat. And it has not affected ground forces in any way, shape, or form. And it has been a complete and utter great thing to add to the game. It's been a great addition. Fair and balanced for everybody. The PGO2 is balanced because if they shot Miles enough, he would die. You see, guys, fair and balanced. Fair and balanced. I died there, so therefore fair and balanced. Alright, because... Oh, shit. Well, I do have a backup, so when I inevitably die in this thing... Oh, that's right. I've got a grand total of 2 machine guns. Hooray. I forgot this thing had this sight. What the hell were they planning on doing with this sight? It's not even spinning. Why did you do this, Miles? Because I wasn't thinking. And it's the end of the stream anyways, so... Well, have a separate naval instance? The U.S. Navy and the U.S. Coast Guard, or the Japanese Navy and Coast Guard? I mean, for the U.S. Navy, that's not surprising at all. They're different branches of the military. Miles likes to suffer. I most certainly do not. If I had my choice, this thing would never enter my lineup ever. I just respect my viewers' wishes. That's all. I'm gonna come in and annoy this boat and probably get shot down by the Fletcher. Bonsai? Question mark? Ugh. Go for Fletcher and World of Warships. Or War Thunder. All of them. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, where's Ash when we need him? Was that your Windows error or mine? It was mine. It's not even a Windows error. It was a notification. Oh, my Amazon package got delivered. Fantastic. Over at my dad's place. That's the that package is the enlarged bolt handle and auto release plate for my Ruger 1022. So when I go over there, right after I finish streaming and cleaning myself up, I'll put that together. Also got to clean up all the tools that are still in my room from when I built the desk, or not the desk, the gun cabinet. Oh, that's not good. Actually, did a lot of damage to him. That is a K2 Kanonen boot. Yeah, that's the JU-88 fitted with an 88mm. It is a real thing. And I just realized I answered that in Discord. You didn't need those guns anyways. Suck it, nerd! Shit. Smoke! Pocket sand! Pocket sand! Get wrecked, Fletcher! You see, guys, this is a completely balanced and fair vehicle with nothing wrong with it. God damn it. Outplayed him by spending $20. Yes, 100%. And people wonder why Naval fails. And as much shit as I'm giving Naval, I love Naval. I want to point that out. I want Naval to succeed. But I'm also pretty willing to point out Gaijin fucking ruining any chance of Naval succeeding in the near future. Maybe once we get stuff like iconic battleships and so on, people will be willing to suffer through that grind, but until then, not likely to happen. I'm gonna see if I can take out this K2. This AA is pretty small. Well, I say that. Oh, never mind. I got shut down by a PT. Another PTA 10? Or is that the same guy? He might have been the same guy. Regardless, I think that's going to do it for the stream. Thank you to everybody who donated today, especially you, Fanta. Helped me out a lot. Thanks to you guys who subscribed. Especially thanks to you guys who watch but don't necessarily chat. I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate you watching. Appreciate you enjoying my suffering. And I will see all of you guys in the next one. Have a good evening, everybody.